Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Eats on the Confused, and I watched Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings. Uh, new character, new origin story, new lore, love it. Um, you know, I enjoyed this movie. And I wrote something, later. Well, that will come at more at the end, where I talk about my points. But I wrote something down. Down. I wrote something down before I saw the end credit. So I didn't know that. I got already confirmation for that. But that said, let's just start with the movie Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. We see a flag, wave, wave by the wind, while we hear a woman narrate. The camera zooms out, and we see a whole army. They're all armored up, all on horses with a spear. So some have Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm a smoker, so yeah, yeah. Anyway, so army and spears, some have flags, and all the way at the front we see basically the leader. He puts his fist up like this, and he goes forward, on his horse. I don't have a minstrel here with the coconuts to do the noise. So think about the noise. So he's riding there, and he's going towards the palace or sort of building, and we see all people, and the whole army standing in front of that building. They were, the army that we first saw was kind of bluish, and this army is kind of reddish, so it's, well, ironically blue versus red. And so he's going forward, and they shoot a rain of arrows towards him. And what does he do? He apparently had the 10 rings around his arm. Like those bands, those bracelets. Back in the day, multiple bracelets, maybe 4 or 5 around one arm, or those festival bands, that you have also 4 or 5, if you're really a festival goer. But something like that, all around his arm. And he did a certain move, and they came out, and he swung them around, while riding on the horse, he swung them around, and it made a kind of force field, and that slapped away all the arrows. While he was picking up the pace, he was first going a bit slow, but he was going, he was riding that horse towards the army. And if you want to know what's going to happen next, you have to watch the movie yourself, because this was a very good movie. I enjoyed this one. I recommend to have some subtitles on, because that, even though if you're just like me, you don't like to have some subtitles on usually, I recommend to have some subtitles on, because they can change language from here. I don't know what they speak, maybe Mandarin, maybe Cantonese, maybe something other. East Asian language, but you know, I would recommend to have some subtitles on. The effects in this movie, very good, really cool. There were some monsters in this movie, also very cool. And we had a Karibo, uh, a winged Karibo, a faceless winged Karibo actually. And if you don't know what a Karibo is, look it up. Uh, it's from Yu-Gi-Oh. So, and it was not brown, but bit more on the grayish side. It was adorable. It was really adorable. I actually want one. I want a pet. It's adorable. Um, the fight between Shang-Chi and his father, um, who was the guy at the beginning, with swinging with, very cool fight. Effects also very cool. Um, yeah, obviously this was from 2021, so the effects are a bit more up to date, than years ago. But very cool. Also, just the monsters in there, the creatures were just, you know, very, very nice. It didn't look fake. Well, yeah, obviously they're fake, but come on. They just blended in very well. Let's say that they blended in with the normal people very well. Um, the fight with the ant boss also very, very cool, especially with the effects of the water. Really cool, really cool. And what I wrote down, which I didn't know was already confirmed in the movie at the very end, because I wrote this down before that, is I was very curious for a sequel. For maybe a sequel, because I am curious what those rings can do. What can those rings do, especially in Shang-Chi's hands, because he has more, instead of his father, who is fight, 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 and he is now of he's more the fighting style of his mother, who is more airy, more flowing. So I'm very curious what he can do with those rings, and apparently the uh, those rings are sending a message, because Wong apparently came, at the one of the end credits, Wong came, and he said that somewhere in Kamertal, something like that, that they could feel it when he used the ring. So I'm very curious what will happen in the sequel. I can't wait. We have to wait, obviously, a bit for that one, but I can't wait for it. But we have lots of movies to watch before that one. But hurry it a bit up, because this was definitely a very good movie. So I'll give the high 4, low 5. Maybe the sequel will be even a 5 out of 5. Who knows? But go watch this movie yourself. Leave some likes. Recommend a good hero, anti-hero villain, anti-hero, anti-villain movie that's not related to Marvel or DC. Double on the comment section. Subscribe to the channel and come to the Discord. And Spawn is coming to the channel. I already planned it in for maybe next month or the next. I have still 8 movie slots open for this year. The rest of the year I already planned in with movies. So yeah, it's coming somewhere this year. So if you want to see Spawn, subscribe to the channel, because it's coming this year. I know that for sure, because I planned it in already. Maybe somewhere will movie fall out, but I will try to, because there are lots of franchises coming this year. Spoiler alert, Predator is coming this year, the franchise Predator, the franchise Alien is coming this year, Resident Evil, Star Wars is coming later this year. All 12 movies that they have, live action movies. I've seen 11 of the 12 movies. Um, well, actually, for all 13 movies are coming this year. I'm gonna try to do the Star Wars Holiday Special again this year, maybe on a different site, and maybe, you know, I'll try to do it this year, you know. And there's also another holiday special from the Marvel movies. So if you know which one that is, you know, and if you're curious which one that is, subscribe to the channel because it's all the way coming in December. So you have to wait for a bit, but you know, we have lots of movies to watch in between. So if you want to see all those movies, subscribe to the channel, come join the Discord. And for tomorrow, I think it's we're getting Venom Let There Be Carnage. Or Venom 2. Yeah. Tomorrow Venom 2 or Venom Let It Be Carnage. Can't wait for that one. I'll see you guys tomorrow.